In 2013, we started Select Construction with one thing in mind, and that was to build a company that benefited others. We wanted to make this video in order to show you some of the success stories and the people that have come into Select Construction and into the roofing industry, and their lives have been changed dramatically.
I actually knew one of the owners, Rhett, for about 6 or 7 years prior to coming on here. He tried to get me to come to Select about 5 years ago, but because of working in the corporate world and having a big salary and vehicle allowance and all the good stuff that corporate offers, I was reluctant to come here and take that leap. Finally, after COVID hit and I was laid off, I made the decision to come here and give it a try, and it has been one of the best decisions I've made since I've come on. And I can honestly say that in the time that I will be here in a year, I will have made more money than I did in the corporate world with the salary and vehicle allowance. So if there's ever been a feeling of, you're worried about, not having that structure and the comfort, that's not a worry here at Select. I can understand coming from a salary position to a full commission can be a little nerve-wracking. However, the opportunities here are endless. The commission structure, the way they have it set is great. You won't regret it. I have not. I've never looked back, and I can never see me going and working in that corporate environment again.
I've worked pipeline for the last 15 plus years. Most of that involved a lot of travel, being away from my family on the road, just kind of chasing money. The money was great, provided a good lifestyle for me, but during all that, I lose the time with my family. So I met part of the biggest part of Select team in 2017 in Florida. That was Rhett, Steve, and Luke. They kind of took me under their wing out there, and Rhett's always told me, hey, look, whenever you're ready, just come over here and get on board, So a few more years in the pipeline, and finally, everything kind of slowed down, and kind of where we are with what's going on in our country right now, I thought it was a good time to jump on board. So in June of 2020, I got a hold of Rhett and told him I was ready. So came over here in June and kind of got off to a pretty busy start. It's a great company. It has allowed me the freedom to make my own schedule, which allows me to spend all the time with my family that I need. I'm able to go to football and cow shows and things like that with my family now. I'm able to be a supportive husband and a dad to my children, which is extremely important. So I think that that it's only going to get better. We're growing. Select is growing daily, continuing to bring on just more members of the team and building a bigger group. It's just allowed me a lot of freedom, and it allows me to make my own schedule, and the harder I work, the more money that I make. So I kind of set that in how much do I want to grow, and with the help of a great team, with Select behind me, I'm able to do that. I think when I started, there were probably 10 to 12 project managers. I think we're up, 15 plus. So we're steady growing. We have 4 core values: integrity, helping others, teamwork, and positivity. We use that with the group. We help each other. Our other project managers helping us and working together. We have a huge network of realtors and insurance agents that we work with daily to help generate more work and more income for everybody. So it's just a great team. You can ask anybody in the office anytime, and in most cases they'll drop what they're doing and help us get the questions answered and continue to grow and continue to get our jobs done and make our customers happy.
I started here at Select Construction about 2 years ago. When I came in here, prior to this, I actually owned a roofing company, and things weren't that easy every single day. I didn't have a team like I did here. The processes that are in place, the helping everyone. The best things here about Select Construction are the core values that we carry. We make sure we have those in place every single day, helping the communities and carrying what Select Construction actually means to everybody in the public. We try to help everybody outside the office as well every single day. One of the biggest things coming to this company is at the beginning, everybody is always nervous about not having a salary, not being able to worry about that paycheck every week. But when I started here, the biggest thing that helped me is the people inside this office. Everybody came together to make sure I was comfortable in working here, Every opportunity that was presented, they helped me achieve those opportunities. And prior to being here, every week was a stressful week. I'm a father of 2 kids, and the biggest concern for me was being able to put food on the table for my kids, making sure they have clothes for school, making sure that they can play sports with their friends. It hurt me every week when I had my kids knowing that we were going to eat the same thing. After 3 months of being here at this location, working for Select Construction, Rhett and Steve really helped me out to make sure that I was going to be an outstanding father, a mentor to my children. And after a while, working hard every single day, things turned around in my life. It went from having bologna sandwiches or turkey sandwiches every day with a bag of chips to finally I was able to produce things for myself and for my children that they were getting new clothes. My children now play in high academy teams and sports that cost a lot of money that I'm able to actually pay for. This last year, my daughter had an injury in soccer, and wasn't sure if I'd be able to afford insurance. This year, I was able to, when my daughter got hurt, to go out of pocket and afford a $3,000 deductible to pay for her surgery. I didn't have to wait 6 months. The next week I was able to pay cash and get that surgery paid for. Every day she goes to rehab and it costs me $40 a day. I don't have to worry about that $40. I'm not worried about if they're gonna be able to have dinner on that table at the end of the day. The dinner is there. Select Construction had made me the most successful person I have ever been in my life to this day. And every year we strive to do better and better and better. And the greatest thing about this is that I have friends and family in this company now that we all strive together to be the most successful people. Some of the greatest things working here is the leadership that we carry here. Rhett and Steve will really make sure that you are taken care of. They will push you every day to be the best person in life that you can possibly be. If you want to go to a job or go somewhere that you enjoy every single day, Select Construction is the place to come and work. It's the greatest thing that's happened to me in my life, and I'm sure it'll be the greatest thing that happens to you in your life.
I started with Select Construction about a year ago when Rhett's wife introduced me to Rhett and Select Construction. I was a restaurant manager. Kind of consumes your life when you're in that industry. Had no nights or weekends available. Holidays were always a must that I had to go to work. I have an 11-year-old, so didn't have a quality of life, outside of work. I started with Select Construction and kind of got to take my life back. Gave me a solid foundation. The team that is here is strong, more like a family than a team. And from then, moving on for it, it definitely shows quality and teamwork, things like that go into the company and how they want to strive to help their clients, things like that. I've always been someone that wants to help anybody that I can, and this company definitely shows that and kind of gives me the opportunity to continue to help people every day. It gives a whole lot of self-worth to what you're doing. You're not in it just for the company. I mean, everybody is striving to do the best they can, make you a better person in and out of work overall. Working for corporate companies, you are just a number. And when you leave a place like that and take the leap of faith to do this new venture, I mean, I came into Select Construction not knowing the roofing industry at all, and they give you a foundation to work off of, and they support you through the whole journey.
I came from the insurance side of things and dove into the roofing business with these guys, and it's really changed my life. They're like family to me. I never would have expected coming into this that it would be such a life-changing experience for me. Working here has been a great experience for me. Not only just the business in general has changed my life, but the family here I've become very close to, and I'll be friends with for the rest of my life.
I joined the Select team in 2019, actually on my birthday, February 28th. For the last 2 years has probably been the best time of my life, getting in, hit the ground floor. 2010, I worked for a company that welded bank vaults, installed ATMs nationwide. I worked Katrina for 3 months, was away from my family all the time. Working 90 hours a week. And when the economy collapsed in 2010, my brother was laid off on Monday, I was laid off on Tuesday, and my father was laid off on Friday of the same week. So I think that everybody, is impacted when you're laid off, but when you're all the men in your immediate family, it was a pretty dire situation for all of us. But luckily, ran into a friend of mine that wanted me to help tarp a roof, and after asking him a few questions, I got a little interested in what this was about. So my first year into roofing in 2011, I sold just under $500,000 and cleared $74,000. And I haven't looked back. It's not to say that it wasn't easy. That's pretty much of an understatement. My wife and my father both encouraged me to quit, go work at McDonald's, flip burgers, because this is a tough industry to get into. But after about six, 7 weeks, and having to file for bankruptcy to save my home, it was not a very good time for me emotionally. I felt like a failure in my own right, as a husband, as a father, as a provider. So the pressure from my father and my wife was, it wasn't easy, but it was really the only time I ever defied my dad, and it wasn't fun. But my first paycheck I brought home and didn't tell my wife and put it on the counter, and when she came home, she, sarcastically said, "You finally got a check?" And I said yes. She opened it up and looked at it and said, "How many roofs is this?" And I said 1, and she said I'd make the coffee in the morning. So, it's been a blessing. I've actually known Rhett since 2011. I brought him into the roofing industry. After that, his entrepreneurial spirit led him to start his own company, so we parted ways. But in 2019, I wanted to mend the bridges. But I ended up, having lunch with him, and he approached me and asked me to come work for him. And I really wanted to make a difference, and his vision and, the core values here in the team was really important to me. That's what stuck out to me, because in this industry, that's really, really hard to come by. Here I am. And the best 2 years of my life financially, my first commercial deal I closed out, it was in the 6 figures. So this is a place where, no matter what you do, as long as you put in the hard work and you lean on the guys that are here for you, the sky's the limit, and you have the opportunity to change your stars. Get out of this what you put in. And, it's not always easy, but nothing, worth doing is ever easy. But I would encourage you to make sure that you always treat this as a full-time job, prioritize your family life, have a healthy balance. It's not easy and it can be discouraging, but that's what we're here for. We're always going to rally around you and give you everything that you need to be successful. So I would just, have faith in that and, believe in yourself. The sky's the limit here at Select Construction.
I've been here 2 years, almost in May, and I absolutely love working here. To be honest, the reason I got started here was I am a single mother of 3, and I needed something that would be flexible for my schedule, for school activities and sports and such. And this work and this job allows me to be available for my children. About a year into working here, my stepdaughter died, Raven Goff, and the support I got from the guys here was amazing. I was off about 2 weeks, and they didn't only support me and check on me, but I was also paid, and I got all the support that you would want to in a family crisis. I truly do enjoy working here. They're not just my coworkers, but they're also my family. I love the vision that Rhett and Steve have put into place, and our integrity does equal growth, and that is one of the words for 2021, and I believe in growth, and I can take this also into my personal life. Your experience here will be amazing. There's always going to be tons of people here to help you, and you will be successful at Select.
So at Select, our core values are positivity, teamwork, helping others, and integrity. We are obsessed with those 4 things. We try to make this environment, when you come into the office, that it's a positive place to be. It's fun. We guard that like crazy, and we try to do the best we can by our customers. And the time that we've been in business, since 2013, we've never had a negative review online. That's something that we protect pretty hardcore. As far as teamwork goes, you will not find a group of people who are more willing to have your back, take care of you, help you, want you to be successful, because that's part of our DNA. We want to help. We want people to be successful. Like I said, whenever we started this company, we wanted to build something that benefited others, and that starts with you. If you are benefiting from working here at Select Construction, that's going to carry over into our customers. Our customers are going to feel that, they're going to see that, and I mean, that's my why. That's why I come to work every day, is I love seeing people come in here who maybe were struggling before they came here, or they were working in a job that they weren't happy with, and they come here and it's different. They are happy, they're fulfilled. Not just money-wise, you can make a lot of money in this industry, but more than anything, I just want people to be happy and feel like they're not dreading Mondays, and they're not just looking forward to the weekend. And I feel like that's what we have here at Select Construction. I hope that that's what you're going to experience, and we're so excited to have you as part of our team.
Thank you for your interest in joining the Select Construction team. This team is the most dedicated team of hardworking professionals that you will find in the industry. Our company was started in 2013 with the premise of changing people's lives and helping others. There are many examples within this company of people just like you making a career move, wanting something better, and wanting their lives changed. We look forward to helping you, welcoming you into this team. Thank you for your consideration.